Hi everyone, my name is Leah, if you didn't already know that, and this is my Endnote. At the start of my high school career, I realized that I kind of wanted some way of organizing my thoughts and ideas throughout high school.
As I'm not a huge fan of drawing,
I knew I had to find some different way. So, through the help of little get ready with me vlog type videos, I was able to form a digital recollection of my high school life. So, without further ado, this is my Endnote. It's only been 1 month into grade 10, and I just love it. I feel so independent, and I'm having a great time. I'm super excited for this year.
don't even get me started.
On this competitive dance season, I'm stoked for it. I started contemporary this year, and it's by far like my most favorite routine I've ever done in my life. I'll insert a clip for you to watch. Like, the people are so nice, it's amazing. Oh my gosh, and coach offered me a
Solo.
like my first dance solo. Isn't that crazy? I'm so beyond excited. And compared to grade 9, when I had like all the extracurriculars of like yearbook and spring arts, like I feel like it'll be good for me this year to just fully commit to dance. Anyways, I don't know how busy I'll be
Because I'll just be being a competitive dancer, but I'm so excited.
Bye! Well, it's been a while, so I figured I should come on here and give you a little life update. Well, I went on a skiing trip with some friends, but I wiped out pretty badly, and my parents had to take me to the doctor, and we got an x-ray and an ultrasound, and they told me that I sprained my knee.
But I don't believe it.
Because I've sprained my ankle before, and this feels way worse than a sprain. My physiotherapist says that I'll be out for 2 months, which means that I'm out for the dance season. And my coach has to write me out of all the routines. Oh, and they have to put this like tape on my knee that like kills and like it like rips my skin. Ugh, it's awful. This whole scenario is awful. Like,
Also, just my luck that I have gym this semester.
I literally, all I can do is sit and watch. Man, life sucks. You're not gonna believe it. My physiotherapist yesterday told me that I am free to do whatever I want, and I'm
Completely healed, and
it was my last physio session.
can you believe it?
So today I went back to dance, and coach re-choreographed all the dances so I could be back in it, and we practiced my solo, and yesterday I did so good at badminton in gym class. Man, like I'm actually
So excited. I can't believe we're finally to this day.
Oh, and I have an ultimate frisbee meet next week. We'll see if my mom and dad let me play. I'm so excited.
Can you believe it?
Man, I don't think I've ever been happier in my life. So the last time we checked in, I was completely healed, right? Did you believe it? No, like I believed it too, but I mean, guess who went to that ultimate frisbee meet and
Guess who played?
No, I actually couldn't play because I was running back from the coaches meeting and my knee actually hyperextended. Yeah, it felt like a searing hot knife was like
Jabbed into my knee 100 times.
and so we like had to go to the emergency room, which
It was just lovely.
and they told me, oh, we don't really know what's wrong, but until then you should wear this straight leg brace. So I have this massive straight leg brace, which is awful, that I had to wear. And then I got this MRI done to try to figure out what was wrong with me. And
And apparently I have a completely torn ACL.
isn't that great? And the first time it was actually a partially torn ACL that they just,
Overlooked.
yeah, so,
We're thriving. We're really thriving.
oh, and the only way to recover from this injury, if you ever want to like,
Play sports ever again or do physical activity?
is by getting surgery. So now I have surgery booked for August.
Isn't that so lovely?
Exactly what you're expecting to hear, right? This month has been really hard for me. I watched one of my close friends take my spot in my dance routine and then proceed to compete with my team. I watched some of my other friends complain about ultimate frisbee the whole time they were playing it.
Because they hate ultimate frisbee, but I would
Literally do anything right now to be doing any kind of physical activity. All of my free time is spent doing pre-surgery physio, which means I don't even have time for schoolwork anymore. Like, I'm spending time healing my own body over doing schoolwork. My phys ed mark has been taking
such a beating.
Like, I'm not even keen to go to class anymore because all my friends are just having fun, playing games, doing sports, and that's all I want to be doing. I'm just jealous. I just can't wait to get this whole stupid thing over with. Well, I got the surgery. If you're squeamish, this is your sign to look away because I'm gonna put up some
gnarly surgery pictures.
So if you don't want to see those, trigger warning, look away. Ugh, surgery sucked. I've been doing physio and exercises for weeks and it hurts so bad. I couldn't walk for a week after the surgery and I still can hardly bend my knee. It hurts so bad and I've been basically bedridden for weeks.
There goes my summer, I guess.
Back to school was even worse than I thought it would be. I do physio for like an hour every day, and if I'm not doing physio, I'm trying to do schoolwork.
Which means I basically have no life.
Like, I can't walk to school and I can't do any extended periods of like standing or walking, so I've been isolated from a lot of things. Like, a lot of extracurricular activities either I can't participate in because I'm literally physically unable, or I have physio to do, and I'm like, great, amazing. And like, my friends keep accidentally leaving me out of things because they'll like want to go for a walk at lunch, and
I'm like, oh great, but like I literally can't because I'm physically unable.
And like for Terry Fox, my parents had to come and pick me up because I couldn't walk for that long of a period of time. Oh. And don't even get me started on the knee pain that I just like can't even deal with while I'm at school. Like, I'll sit there not being able to concentrate because of
the throb that is coming from my knee. It's so bad.
It also takes so much extra time to like use the elevators and like try to get around when I'm just like
slower than everyone else.
And I have so many medical appointments that like land during the school day, or like a physiotherapist appointment that I have to go to that like causes me to really get behind in school, and I can't really avoid it. So
I basically have no life at this point.
I have no hobbies, no enjoyment, no dance.
My whole life revolves around my knee.
Which is just
amazing.
I'm honestly beginning to doubt that my knee will ever actually get better and I'll actually ever heal. Anyways, guess where I'm off to?
Physiotherapy.
See ya. Honestly, sometimes life sucks, but I can't change it, so I choose to make what's best of it. Like, this year I'm gonna be Central's Ultimate Frisbee
head coach,
which, although I can't play, I'm actually really excited about. And my recovery has been going good at physio. The pain has been starting to dwindle and I've slowly been getting more mobility. And honestly, I'm slowly becoming a happier person again. I'm just really, really excited to
get back to normal.
But I know I'll get there one day. Well, it's been 2 years since my initial injury and I'm finally starting to gain confidence in my knee again. I don't think about it 24/7 anymore.
Which is ideal because I never thought that would happen.
I thought it would always be on my mind and I'd always be thinking about it, but I'm not, which is great. I've started getting back into the rhythm of school again and doing my schoolwork on time.
Which is great, especially with university applications open.
And I would like good marks so I can put my best foot forward. I unfortunately never went back to dance, which sucked because I truly loved it, but I ended up becoming the biggest encourager for my teammates. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I would go to every competition and every recital just to be their cheerleader. Throughout this whole thing, I've learned that my best self wasn't who I was before my knee injury.
Which I always thought it was.
My best self is who I am now. I've learned that I don't need to be on the front lines of every activity.
And I don't need to be Central's MVP for Ultimate Frisbee.
I need to be the person who encourages those people. I've learned that encouraging is truly my strong suit, and I truly thrive when I'm encouraging someone, so
I should prioritize that.
Don't get me wrong, I do think that the whole scenario was unjust. The misdiagnosis of my knee injury resulted in prolonged suffering, loss of opportunities,
severe
negative psychological impact, and even resulted in further injury, which sucked. So I think that it really was unjust. All of these things have caused me problems and will continue to cause me problems for the rest of my life. However, this is my situation. I've learned to make the best of it, and I've come to terms with it. When you can't change your situation, you just gotta change your mindset. As soon as I changed my view on the scenario and I forgave my doctors for originally not doing what was best for me, I became happier. So truly, if you can't change a situation, just change your mindset.